Hello, all. My name is Scott Schilling, and this is my vlog entry for Gender and Media for the class Gender Communications. We had to pick a show or a movie that challenged gender norms, and I chose to speak about Stranger Things. Uh, I chose to speak about this show because there's a diverse cast in the means of gender. Um, Many of the main characters are boys, but one of the most central characters is a girl, 11. And also Nancy, who is one of the younger boys' older sisters. 11 and Nancy, they definitely push the boundaries of gender norms set out for women, or what we know as gender norms set out for women in the 21st century. Uh, 11 is undeniably the strongest member of the cast, unlike most of the other shows where it's one of the boys who has a power or the power. Though she shows her power when she's surrounded by her group of friends, though. She can show vulnerability when she is alone, though. This is where Nancy and 11 tend to differ. Uh, Nancy is one of the most independent characters of the show. She proves that she doesn't need her help from her boyfriend when he shows signs of weakness through being afraid of all the happenings that are going on in town, whether it's the Demogorgon coming in or things that are happening at the lab down the road. He's really freaked out by it, but Nancy doesn't really show at least any outward fear. Gender norms are also pushed on the male side, with I guess the most main character. His name is Mike. It is Nancy's younger brother. He shows his signs of vulnerability when 11 goes missing. He tries to signal and call out for her through a radio. And even though he is portraying a prepubescent boy at the time, the show shows that he knows well and good that he loves 11. Steve, who is Nancy's boyfriend through some portion of the show, and ex-boyfriend through other portions of the show, he shows signs of fear, as I stated earlier in the video. In the first season, when he steps out, in the first season, he steps up the most. When he's needed, though, if he's not called upon, he's not gonna help because of his fear. But when a female, comes up and asks for help, he tends to show up. Most shows would show a male character being strong and not needing help or showing any signs of fear. This show really tried to flip the script of gender norms, especially within television. As I stated earlier, most television shows show a male having the lead role or the strong role in the show. And I think that Stranger Things is a good show for any generation to watch, to kind of understand that gender isn't defined by these norms. You could be strong and fearless if you're a woman, and you could be vulnerable and loving and caring, or even afraid if you're a man. So that wraps up my video. Thank you very much.